Okay, all set. Oh, that's right, my map blocks. Hey, it's Groundhog Day. I have something for just this occasion, so come find me later. Hey there everybody, it's Mapblocks here, and welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo, and today is Groundhog Day. Today is our first event that we are going to be covering as part of the remainder of this series. That's right, I've said this before, and I'll say it again right now, we are only going to be covering events in this series from now on, except for maybe every now and then when I get some free time on my hands, I will do a video every now and then, but at the moment I'm not entirely sure when that will be. And that's enough of me rambling. We're going to head on down to our event plaza and make sure that we have a spare inventory space. Before we go out into the town and talk to some of our animals and go get a special prize for this event from Isabel. However, before we go out to the event plaza, what I would like to do is quickly put some items away. There we go, that's all said and done. That actually took quite a while. It is becoming ever so difficult to find storage space for our items. But anyway, so, enough of that with my very lopsided house, which I really do need to go ahead and pay off my loan sometime soon. What we will go and do is go on over to the event plaza, put away my shovel, because I'm not really going to need it today, and we will see that there is an event going on in town. Today is Groundhog Day, as we've had Isabel already tell us, and the whole theme of Groundhog Day is a little bit weird. So basically, in real life in America, the way this works is there's going to be a groundhog. I don't actually know what kind of animal it is, but a groundhog is going to appear, hopefully appear out of the ground on February 2nd in real life. And if it appears out of the ground and apparently looks at its tail, then the United States should have 6 more weeks of winter, so which is around until mid-March or something like that. But if it doesn't appear, then winter would end right now, I think. You might have also heard of Groundhog Day because of a movie, which is where some guy wakes up and every day is the exact same forever. However, the Groundhog Day in Animal Crossing and in Animal Crossing New Leaf works a little bit differently. The Groundhog we have in this game is, of course, Mr. Rossetti, and he's basically the whole theme of this event here. And, like usual with most events here, we actually have a face cutout standee, so we can press A on it while lined up, and we can take a nice little photo here, which I will be doing. I'll take a couple of those. There we go. We can press A again. We can change our expression. Not that Rossetti is a very happy guy, but you know what I mean. We can be very angry. We'll take a very angry one. There we go. I might post those on my community tab later, so you can enjoy those. And of course, we have Isabel here. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you have some free inventory space, which I most certainly do. We're going to talk to Isabel here. Oh man, today's the day we try to guess when spring will arrive. It's Groundhog Day. That's why I prepared a special little something to really help celebrate Groundhog Day. Alright, we're going to grab an item here. Thank you, Isabel. It's a Rossetti model, that's right. Rossetti is the groundhog of this universe, I guess you could say. Please take it in celebration of our town's Groundhog Day. So when's the groundhog going to pop out of the ground, Isabel? Huh? When's that going to happen? When is that going to happen? Come on. Speaking of stuff that's going to happen hopefully sometime soon, our tree really does need to grow a bit more so we can actually sit on it and I can show you what the way that viewing the history of your town works, because if you played this game before, you'll know that you can sit down here and view a bunch of cool stuff about your town. It's also the only way you can find out how many people have come to your town for visits, which is important if you're trying to complete all the badges and stuff. But thank you very much, Isabel. I would like to note she's also wearing a bit of a tuxedo. That's pretty cool. And yeah, you can also just invite some friends. I kind of wish there was another one so you could have Rossetti, you be Rossetti, and then your friends. Well, we kind of need 5 because you could have like 3 other people here. And then Rossetti wouldn't really count because he's just there to show you who the groundhog of this universe is. Now, the way that this holiday works is a little bit different. I've actually got a notification here. Notice, Groundhog Day is tomorrow, so that was published yesterday. If it's cloudy, spring comes early. If it's sunny, winter stays around. The groundhog is the only one who knows. So, if it's cloudy, it comes early. Let's see. Partly cloudy. Let's see again. Cloudy, early, sunny, winter stays around. I'm gonna go as winter stays around. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, and I fall into a pitfall. That's gonna happen. Guaranteed to happen. You also might notice as I'm walking around that I have bumped up our graphics quality a significant amount, because the videos, when you view them in large displays like computer screens and TVs, pixels are quite blurry. But anyway, enough of graphics and technical stuff like that. I would like to go around town and do our daily routine while I actually explain some things to you here. Groundhog Day is always celebrated on February 2nd in real life and in the Animal Crossing universe as well. And we are going to cover how the Groundhog Day goes around in each of the games. So, it was first introduced in Animal Crossing GameCube, and Tortimer is going to appear at the front of your wishing well in your town at 7 o'clock in the morning. So in that game, you have a whole designated acre for a wishing well. You will have a wishing well there, and you can go see Farley, I think, and stuff like that. I really should make a whole video about some kind of Animal Crossing history related stuff, because it is kind of cool how that stuff works. And 4 villagers are going to be waiting there for Rossetti to appear, and he's going to pop out of the ground at 8 o'clock. So you're going to be waiting there an hour, and 4 villagers will be there. Once 8 AM rolls around, he is going to appear, and the Groundhog, which is of course Rossetti, he's going to tell everyone that spring is coming early. Starting at 9 AM, if you talk to Tortimer, he's going to give you a special model based on one of 3 flower types. He can give you either a Cosmos model, a Tulip model, or a Pansy model, alright? Each of these different models have 3 different colour variations. I'm not entirely sure what the colour variations are, however, if I can find an image for you, I will throw that on the screen. So, here's to hoping I find it. There you go. So 3 different flower models and 3 different colour variations, meaning that there is a total of possible 9 items that Tortimer can actually give you. It's worth noting that you can only get 1 of these flower models per character that's actually living in your town, so you can only get 4, because you also have your house and another 3 additional houses in case you have a friend of yours that wants to play, and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, if you wanted to get the other models, we actually needed to have other players living in our town. Quilson actually wants to give something to Jambet here. It's a bit of an interruption. Wasn't really counting on this, but we'll do it. I also am noticing another present on the ground too, so we'll pick that up as well. Alright, thank you. Now, as you know, as you would no doubt know about Wild World is the second game in the series actually, and it is notorious for being the game that is probably, I wouldn't say it's my least favourite, but it's definitely below GameCube. I haven't really played GameCube as much, and City Folk is the game that I've played the least, but you would know that Wild World is notorious for meeting all seasonal and regional events. So Groundhog Day does not really exist in Wild World, however it does exist. The only difference is you are going to receive a letter from your mother, okay? That's going to ask if your groundhog showed up in your town. That's it. From the sources I looked at, I don't know whether you got a present or anything attached with that letter or not, but you should have received that in the mail. So if you have Wild World, check it out. You can get that and save the letter over at the post office, so that's pretty cool. And in Animal Crossing City Folk, things do pick up a little bit, alright? And things will become a little more interesting. Now, in City Folk, it's worth noting that the Town Hall and the Plaza are actually the same place. The same deal is in Wild World as well. The Town Hall, you might notice how the Town Hall has this bit of concrete here, because in Wild World, the concrete went down to about here. And you would have had your Plaza here. And Tortimer was out here because he was the mayor at the time. And in City Folk, basically what he's going to do is he is going to be standing out of the town hall waiting for you, and if you talk to him, he's just going to give you a Rossetti model. It's pretty damn simple. Now in New Leaf, we've already covered it. You can only actually experience Groundhog Day in the North American version of New Leaf, which is what I chose because I live in Australia in real life, so Australia is usually bundled with the European copy of the game. An Australian 3DS can play all European copies of games, which means that because I'm technically in the European version, I wouldn't have ever been able to experience this holiday before, and I haven't. Me doing this event video is actually a brand new event for me that I haven't experienced yet either. And basically, Isabel's going to be in the Plaza, because the Plaza is a new location, technically, it's now its own thing. She's going to be there, she's going to give you the Rossetti model, which I will go in and have a look at that at the end of the video. However, we do have a little bit of time left in this video. Alright, well, Jambet's given us a cherry. I just realised that that's the native fruit of the town anyway, so not that it would have helped at all. Now, again in New Horizons, the way they handled events in New Horizons is kind of different from the other games and in New Leaf. Basically, in New Horizons, not every event is an event, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird. In New Horizons, they decided to release all of these as like updates in the Nook Terminal store thing. So with your Nook Miles, I'm not really a whole big fan of the Nook Miles thing, let alone having to play online and pay $30 Australian a month to play online with other people. Basically, they didn't have it as a standard event. Now, a standard event is going to be where you obviously have the... it's kind of like City Folk and Wild World again. Your town hall is technically the resident services building, which you can't change the location of. It's there forever. Plaza is out the front of there where KK shows up, Leaf shows up, Katrina shows up. It's one thing that I really don't understand why they decided to just omit like Katrina and Kix and that. Why didn't they just give them their own shops? They had the City and City Folk, they had Main Street and New Leaf. Kix just didn't even exist in Wild World as well, so there's that. And what was I saying is that standard event is where they're going to show up in your town. They're going to be in your plaza waiting for you. And what they did in New Horizons is you can buy certain event-themed items from the Nook terminal with your Nook, not Nook Homes points, your Nook Miles points, alright? And you will be able to get a seasonal item from January 25th to February 22nd. I am kind of struggling to commentate while rolling a snowball, it seems. Forgive me for that, okay. And yeah, that's basically it. I do want to check how much time we do have left. This has actually gone for a pretty short amount of time, so I'm not entirely sure what else we got to do. I don't have anything in mind personally. I didn't think that it would be such a short explanation. Tomorrow's video is probably going to be even shorter, so there's that. Snow tyke. That's not what I even wanted, but that's something new I can talk about. We haven't built a snow tyke before. So Snow Tyke's here, and he is basically the small little baby child of the Snowman family series. Yay, I'm so glad you made me look so cool. You got my head and body just right, you're amazing. I'm glad I was made by someone who's good at building snow people. Are my mum and dad and brother around? Oh, it feels like they're not. My dad and big brother aren't anywhere in this town. They're both big snow guys, lots bigger than me. If you don't mind, please make me the rest of my family. It's my dream to have my entire family together in this town. I miss those guys. Oh, sorry to hear that. Now, I said this before, you will get a special prize. My god, how many balloon presents have I been popping down? I said in a recent video that there is a badge for popping... even my pockets are full. There is a badge for popping a certain amount of balloons too, which is pretty damn cool. Although I don't think I will be getting many of those badges. I do have a lot of gold ones in my personal town, but... in this copy of the game, I'm not entirely sure if we'll be able to do that. I really, really do need to go and... it's too early to do a shrunk joke. I really will go up and just assess these fossils here. So, I don't really know what else to talk about here, actually. Yeah, we'll go over to the museum, and we will just go and check out shops on Main Street, and maybe talk to a couple villagers around town. I didn't actually plan anything. I really should have planned this out a little bit better, other than just writing down notes as to how this event is going to work in each different game in the Animal Crossing series. So it's been it hasn't really been a little while, but it's been a couple of days. I will get you to assess these fossils here for me. I don't want to keep this video going on for too long because I'm sitting in a 25-degree room with no airflow. It's really hot right now. Alright, let's see. I also do want to go up to the second floor and see if they do have that net. Oh, he's actually found something that's not part of the collection yet. That's kind of rare, given how long we've been playing this game for. So he's jealous, and yeah, we've read this so many times before. We don't need to go over it again. Alright. I will make a donation, because I like helping you out. What do we have here? We have an Ankylo tail. So you can have that. There you go. What? Could it be you're donating the Ankylo tail? I'm very glad to accept your donation. Woohoo! This means... yes, I might. The Ankylosaurus is at last complete. Ah, the Ankylosaurus truly is an amazing creature. You know, when it comes to the Ankylosaurus, what I love most is how Ah, I'm so very sorry, but I must to rest with the thoughts of the Ankylosaurus. Alright, we'll take good care of it, and I am glad you will. Now, it's worth noting that he's only going to add the full description when you actually complete the full fossil as well. So if you only have one part, he's not going to say anything. But if you have all three, or even more parts for that matter, he will have... Oh, it's just a silver fishing rod. Lame. That was weird. I was going to access a locker. If you have only one of them, or not the total amount, it's just going to say, we need more donations, please. Might as well go and show you some stuff in the museum, because why not? I don't really know what else to do. Well, maybe not. I do have a couple art pieces donated here. We'll see what this says. I'll read these out to you, maybe. We could just do a video of, like, going through each of these exhibits, because there is a hell of a lot of room in here. I already have this statue here. I don't know what this is, but we are about to find out. Let's have a look. Here we go. It's a mystic statue. That was donated quite a long time ago, actually. So, this is September 20th. Bust of someone. Artist is Thutmose, made around 1345 BC of limestone. I'm not really going to read all of that right now. It is a pretty short description, though. Going in here reminds me of how people threw soup at the Mona Lisa the other day, even though that was behind glass and it was completely pointless. Nevertheless, we have a dynamic painting here from November 9th. 36 views of Mount Fuji, the Great Wave of Kanganawa. Artist is Katsushia Hokusei, made around 1831 on wood block print. It's the most famous piece in the series called the 36 views, yet the actual total in the set is 46. Okay, interesting. I believe that this is one of two rooms in the art collection, so we'll go past here and there should be some more things here maybe. It's incredible how they pack all of this in such a small, small room from the outside. The houses in this game are very, very deceiving. It's kind of weird how you can rotate the camera, but there's still nothing on this side of the wall. Kind of weird. I have kind of made a goal in my own personal town to complete the museum exhibits. I've caught every diving creature, fish, and bug in that copy, but I haven't donated all the art pieces yet, and I don't have all of them. I do like taking a gamble whenever villagers ask you if you want to buy something from them. Like they say, sometimes they'll tell you that they have a piece of artwork. Sometimes I buy them, sometimes I don't. Really just depends. It is a gamble because you don't know whether it's going to be real or not. Now, I feel kind of bad that it's only a 20-minute video that we've going on here. Well, at least 20 minutes into what I'm going to be using for this anyway. So we'll go check out TIY here. And I won't buy a record because that's kind of a bit of a hint as to what we're doing tomorrow. But nevertheless, I might as well try our luck with some fortune cookies here. Do I even have... I'll just eat the cherry and apple, I guess, why not? Just to save some room in my pockets for our fortune prizes here. I'll also open this present I popped down to. Let's see. Balloon clock. I don't think I have that one yet, so that's pretty nice. I will show that off when we show off our Rossetti model as well at the end of the video. So we'll get our first fortune cookie here. As you know, I have 227, well, now 225 play coins. A hell of a lot of them. I don't know why they decided to make... I don't know why they decided to make the limit of play coins on the system to 300. I thought they'd just make it like 1,000 or 999 or something like that. But it is what it is. I know, Timmy, you don't need to explain every time. We've been doing this for 3 months. So we'll do one fortune here. Let's see what we get. There's a fortune inside. Let's see. Great artists aren't always appreciated in their own time. Let's have a look. Power is often fleeting. So we'll do number 51 first. Let's see here. Number 51. Congratulations, a Wii U console. Oh, that's awesome. Might as well customize it then, so we can get some more customization options from Cyrus here. Although I do have another lucky ticket for you, Timmy. Let's see, you got number 21 or 23? 23. There you go. Let's see here, number 23. Ah, congratulations. Prize number 23 is great, a superstar, okay. Here's your prize. So lucky. I really am lucky. I'm reaping these rewards, as they say. Please try again. Oh, do. I will. You can count on it. You know what we might do? Have I showed you the time? No, not the megaphone. I just showed you the megaphone in the last video. Don't need to go over that just yet. Well, I reckon that because we've got some time, I will customize an item at retail, and we will go and show you how the timer works. So I'll take the timer. He's probably going to say how to use it, so I'm just going to cut this out. And apparently he does not want to tell you. You have to ask for the explanation yourself. However, that's what I'm exactly here for. And I just realised I'd grab something else, but I don't exactly have enough room. So we'll have to wait until our next episode, which is, after all, tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. We'll be on our way here, Leaf, sorry. Alright, so what I will do is I will equip this. I don't know if it's going to let me use it on Main Street or not, but we'll try it anyway. So we have our timer in our inventory here, and you can time some time. The options are 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes. I'm going to go with a 3-minute timer here. And it says starting timer. And we go out of there. It says we've got 0 bugs, 0 fish, and 0 diving creatures. So I will show you that if you were to catch a fish... no, I can't because I don't have enough room and I wanted to display something. Actually, what I could do is probably just go to retail and give Cyrus the Wii U console, because he can indeed customize your Wii U console, which I have mentioned to you before. So we will go ahead and do that. I haven't really done too many customization options with Cyrus at retail before, so we might as well take advantage of that. Just for fun, let's see the turnip prices. Turnip prices for today. That's terrible. So, Cyrus, can I end this timer? It's a little bit annoying. Can we... Yeah, we'll stop the timer. There we go. Has a little bit of a chat bubble so you can see your final tally of your diving fish and bug creatures. Yo, Maplox, what can I do for you, Squirt? I have a project for you here, actually. Oh, your project, you say? I'll be the judge of that. Let me see if you got anything that stands out. Oh, you got something good. Can I take a closer look? Sure thing. We will give you a Wii U console. Don't worry about those dinosaurs. I will probably cover that in another update, so stay tuned for that. Although I will be giving him the Wii U console. It says the colouring can be redone, no problem. Well, for 3,420, that is a lot of bells, but sure, we'll do it. Okay, then time to decide how you want the colouring of this Wii U console to change. What do you suggest? My recommendation? Alright, let me think for a moment. Oh, what about this? So you either have the option for black, or if you already had the black Wii U console, you'd be able to choose white. So we'll go with black, why not? The colouring goes to your black design. Sure, got it. Alright, Squirt, you alright with me going ahead with the project? No, I'll pass. Just kidding, we'll do it. Well then, I'll need the item you want to customise. Hand it over. So it appears I was wrong. He maybe can't customise it with Pro Designs. Or that might have been the 3DS faceplate. It definitely would have been the DS faceplate. Alright then, leave the rest to me. It'll take about half an hour, so kill some time and come back later. And that leaves us on a nice cliffhanger and something to look forward to for tomorrow. Because we're going to go back to the house today and we are going to display our Rossetti model and balloon clock and our superstar. So we'll go ahead and head back to the house. Bit of a shorter episode, although it is 28 minutes into my recording on the OBS program I use. So we'll head on back to our house. I keep saying that over and over again. I do like repeating myself, don't I? So we'll go in here. There we go. It is getting rather hot in this room. It's terrible. Alright. So, let's have a look here. So, the main attraction of today is, of course, going to be the Rossetti model, which should be... Let's take a guess. Is it this one? Yes, it is. So, we will display the Rossetti model. There it is. He's popping out of the ground. He's ready to scold you for resetting. I heard a rumor one time how, like, in the European copy of City Folk, he would actually, like, reset your town after, like, 100 resets or something like that. I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but if I think it might be. I will research that and put that on the screen if it ends up being true. So there you go. Now, it's just a little model of Rossetti, and I believe, I might be remembering wrong, but I believe it's a bobblehead. So if we press A on him, and now it is not a bobblehead. Maybe I was just remembering wrong. It might have been a pre-welcome Amiibo feature. I'm not entirely sure, but it is pretty cute. I don't exactly have room, although I could get rid of our box of tissues here. And instead, I don't want to sit down, and instead we will put these away and we will put our Rossetti model on the table in its place. So let's see, I'm running out of space really quickly in this game. It's annoying, really annoying. I've even got some fossils in here. Don't need the timer, and the box of tissues can go in there. But I also forgot to sell some stuff too. So we'll pick this up, and we'll display it on our little table here. There we go, looking pretty cute, steady with your pickaxe and all. Now we have the balloon clock here as well, and I can't hang it. Oh, so it's a wall clock, is it? Awesome. However, we do have the superstar here, so it should just be... Oh, it's even playing the music. Oh, listen. Well, that's pretty cool. And if we press on it, does it do anything? It just stops and starts the music. Pretty cool. I will rotate it around that way. I'm really bad at rotating. I used to be really good at it. Can I rotate? There we go. I will keep the music on. Actually, probably not, because I'm going to do the outro after I hang up my balloon clock in my lovely house of all homes here. So we'll go to the wall and we will display here. There we go. That fits in pretty nicely as I hit my controller on the table. But yeah, that's basically going to be it for today's event video of Groundhog Day. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. But before I let you go, I want to tell you when we're going to be meeting up next for our next event episode, which I'm sure you guys are going to be looking forward to immensely. And I've got a treat for you. We're going to be meeting up again tomorrow, because it's the Saturday before my birthday tomorrow. My birthday is on Monday. And that's pretty cool. We will be able to celebrate with a... yeah, I'm getting a bit too ahead of myself here. I'll leave you on a cliffhanger with the Wii U console and what we'll be doing tomorrow. So with that out of the way, I'll see you all next time, guys. Catch you later.